Alright guys, so finally we are back with another Dokkan Battle video, and today I wanted to talk about the speculations and what's coming for worldwide celebration. I really haven't talked about it just because, as I said many times, I'm not generic like the YouTuber who posts the video every day with every single speculation. I don't care. I don't have the time for this. Neither I don't really care. It's just when we know, we know. When we don't know, we wait. It's just very simple for me. I don't care about making 50 videos in which I say like, oh yeah, the first look at the time machine they're building, and oh look, the second video. I know for getting views that's what you want to do, but again, as I said, I'm not really trying to be like a YouTuber. Yeah, I'm posting video on YouTube, but what I really want to do is just information and showing the units. That's literally what the only thing I want to do. So today they announced the Dokkan now, and I want to take a look at something that they did fairly recently and talking about what I think it's coming now that we have like an end line, like we know when we are going to know who's coming. So this was 3 days ago. We have the countdown social media campaign, 7 days left, and we can see the first image was Future Gohan and Future Trunks, and they dropped the red zone and 7 days login. So we can see the images were just Trunks, and the problem is that now they dropped this Dokkan Now special broadcast announcement, in which we have Trunks as the image, and last year we did have Final Form Cooler as the image. So many people are saying like, oh, maybe it's really Trunks and there is no Vegito, or like maybe Vegito is part 2, which if there is Vegito, I think is part 1. If we have Vegito Blue return, he's part 1, he's not part 2. Like they want to drop the moneymaker immediately, not part 2. It's just how things work. They will not drop the moneymaker in part 2 just because people, if you drop part 1 and people are disappointed, maybe someone would even look at the game for the entire month until the celebration is over, or a casual player maybe will not care that much, or just you're doing all this like I don't know, like this announcement and preparing and hyping people. If you disappoint them, then it's going to be very tough to get them again excited, even with Vegito Blue. So again, Dokkan Now special is going to be for me on the 26th, and here we have 4 days left, and this is just the end. So now I want to show 2 things, and then I will say what I would like, what I think it's coming, and like what they can do with like easy A's or just the celebration, what can possibly be. So everyone is screaming, everyone is crying that we need a new Vegito Blue, which if we take a look, this is what Vegito has in game. The only Vegito that is actually top tier, the actually like very powerful Vegito we have, is this guy. And look at his name, he's LR Blue Vegito. Is literally the unit we think is dropping now. So that's literally the reason why I don't want Vegito. Not that the game can't have a new Blue Vegito. You can always have one more. It's not like bad for the game. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that we have a top tier LR Blue Vegito now with good animations, and that works in every single fight in the game, maybe besides Omega Shenron on JP. But besides that, he's great in every fight. He's great in every content. We don't need a new Vegito Blue. Because look at these teams. So we have Realm of Gods, you can always use help. Potara is a dead team. Even a new Vegito Blue will not make Potara top tier. Future Saga. Everything we get from this celebration will buff Future Saga, so it's irrelevant. Transformation Boost, it's basically a mess. And the unit we have for that team are a mess, but the leader is Kale. And we have Kale, we have LR Blue Gogeta, we have him, so we have the LR God, we have a couple of units that can work on that team. Time Travelers, the same thing as Future Saga. Kamehameha is busted, Final Trump card is busted, Battle of Wits is very good, Time Limit is very good, Accelerated Battle, very good, Battle of Fate, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Twisted Fighters and Superheroes are very good. So Blue Vegito will not save the game, will not change anything about the status of the game itself. So now that this is basically the reason why I don't want a new Vegito. Not that I hate him or that I don't want him in the sense of I never want a new Blue Vegito. It's just that at the moment we don't need a Blue Vegito just because of this. He's in all of the categories that a Blue Vegito will be. He's very good and we don't need a new one. That's just my opinion. So if we go to Future Saga, we can see the other very likely options for this celebration. So we have Future Trunks here, we have Goku Black like Rose, no, this is the Goku Black here, and Fusion Zamasu. I don't think it's coming, but I will still open his tab. Goku Black and Rose for me are very likely, and base form Goku Black, which is here. Okay, so let's see. Here we have Rose Goku Black. So let's see his categories. Goku Black, he has Realm of Gods, Potara and Future Saga, and Time Travelers, and Kamehameha, the same as LR Blue Vegito. But then Exploding Rage, or Inhuman Deeds, Corroded Body and Mind, Worldwide Chaos. These are teams that need buffs. Power of Wishes can use a powerful Extreme class unit, and the big difference between 5th anniversary Blue Vegito and 5th anniversary LR Rose is that Rose sucks and Vegito doesn't. Now this guy can easy A with Rose Goku Black, with LR Zamasu or whatever they are dropping, but things like this guy with Fear and Fate, Big Bad Bosses and Dismal Future and Inhuman Deeds, Corroded Body and Mind, he's more needed for the game. He feels like Power of Wishes, Inhuman Deeds and Realm of Gods leader. He leads these three categories, or Power of Wishes, Worldwide Chaos and Corroded Body and Mind. He will create a new environment for Extreme Class units to work, a new team for Extreme Class units to work. Vegito Blue will just be an addition to Super Class teams that we already have, we already use, and we already have 15 different setups. If you think that powerful Super Class team, you can run Yamcha type team with Earthbound Fighters, Turtle School and stuff like that. You can run the GT Duo team, the Z Duo team. You can run things like Super Trunks, which can work. And you can run LR Ultimate Gohan, Orange Piccolo, LR Bulma. you have all these busted characters. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you have the 70 LR still effective. And then if you're running extreme class, you literally have Terrifying Conquerors. That's the extreme class category. Everything is on that team. Like Corroded Body and Mind, you don't use that team. Inhuman Deeds is completely dead. You're not running Cell units, Majin Buu units, you're not running Rose, you're not running Zamasu. It's just dead. So they needed more. And a standalone LR Goku Black Rose, I would really like it, but the thing I would prefer the most is transforming, if I have to be honest. But if they just want to do standalone, I'm fine too. But again, I would prefer transforming because the int one, the T-War, doesn't have really splendid animations. So we can remove him. Future Saga, we will keep it. Who do we have here? Okay, this is Fusion Zamasu. Of course, this unit is still decent. And he's not really buffing different things, but I think he's an option for this worldwide. Like a new Fusion Zamasu can drop. I would just prefer if they change his name and like make it Fusion Zamasu Corrupted or Enraged or something, just to make him linking, because this unit can be like effective. He can be decent, he can be okay, stuff like that. Especially in the new red zone, because the first stage we have Android 18, Android 17, and then 17 and 18. The second phase is tech, and the third phase does an unarmed super attack, which this guy has a 70% chance to counter. And the second fight against Cell is type advantage with damage reduction. So in the new two fights in the red zone, he can be helpful. And full power Frieza, he can be helpful. And final form Cooler, he can be helpful. So there is a few red zone fights in which he can be helpful. And itself is a decent unit. If you then give him a team with characters that are so powerful that can cover his weakness, then we are talking. So this guy can shine in this celebration and he can get a lot more uses. So next we have Goku Black and Zamasu. Okay, this is what I would really like. Now Goku Black and Zamasu unit would be very good for me. Like in my opinion, this would be very good. We don't have a unit of them. This is the T-War of the LR Goku Black and Zamasu. So this unit doesn't exist basically. And they don't have the biggest amount of teams, but if you give them a very good leader skill, and I did a concept, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, of like them as a Dokkan Festival with a standby of Rose. And I like that. I like the Goku Black and Zamasu unit because it's a new named character. We don't have this. So then you can have Goku Black and Zamasu, Rose, standalone Goku Black, and Fusion Zamasu, and normal Zamasu. It would be a new name for this type of characters that really don't have much. So I hope they drop. And last, we have standalone Goku Black. This is just Goku Black. And we can see his categories. And these are basically the same, but this trio of Inhuman Deeds, Corroded Body and Mind, and Worldwide Chaos, for me this is everything that we need. Like this is literally everything we need for a Dokkan Fest LR to be top tier. Because if you look at these categories, if we take like Worldwide Chaos and Inhuman Deeds, these two with a powerful leader will be insane. So Inhuman Worldwide Chaos, we have LR Super Buu. This will help and will make us understand why he dropped it so randomly. We have Int LR Cell, still a good unit. Fusion Zamasu, we talked before. LR Rose, maybe can his EA. And We have tech androids are still useful. Piccolo Jr., of course, one of the best units in the game. Maybe Int Goku Black is going to Easy A. Maybe Int Zamasu is going to Easy A. We can take a look at him as well. And again, we have another Boo character. We have Demon King Piccolo. Maybe we can see Demon King Piccolo versus Kid Goku for New Year's, or something similar, like, I don't know, next Golden Week. It's possible. So we can see this team has a lot of characters that don't have ohms at the moment, and they can get like everything in one team. So base Samazu, he has Dragon Ball Seekers and Gifted Warriors. And ironically, these two teams will need help. So he would be a decent unit to release. A standalone Zamasu, maybe a banner unit. I just wanted to take a look at these categories, and then we have Inhuman Deeds, and we can see we have LR Omega Shenron, which unfortunately is not going to work on a different team than GT bosses, unless the leader is like a perfect unit. Like if the leader gives extreme class, free key, 50% defense and 5% damage reduction, and creates rainbow orbs, then maybe. Because you will run, let's say, Rose Goku Black, LR Zamasu, you will run Omega Shenron, LR Baby, so you will have a bit of damage reduction from the GT bosses team, and maybe then Omega Shenron can work. But then we have LR Golden Frieza, still a good unit. We have, let's see, Super 17 is decent, but nothing more. And we have Bojack, which can Easy A anytime. Broly, everyone was talking about a new Z Broly. LR Tech Broly is likely to Easy A soon. So there is possibility in this team. We don't have a Dokkan Fest Baby yet. Maybe we can get a Dokkan Fest Baby. We don't have a Dokkan Fest of Final Form Frieza from Namek. Maybe he can get a Dokkan Fest soon. Lord Slug, we still don't have Lord Slug Dokkan Fest. And Fat Boo, same thing. And of course, consider this team will have the new leader. So there is possibility of this category dropping and then getting consistent buffs. So if you put this category with this category, and then maybe you get, I don't know, this as a third leader skill, just saying, then you created a monster of a team for extreme class. Then you save it extreme class. But they really need to hurry up, because extreme class cannot get shafted in this worldwide. They need to be top tier, otherwise there's no reason to run extreme class units. And we did see a lot of units on the categories I just listed need help. And again, a Vegito Blue will not give these categories help. It's not a character that we really need at the moment. That's why I don't want a Vegito Blue. Now, I didn't talk about Trunks, but because I think it's fairly obvious that we will get a Trunks. And it's just yeah, Trunks is coming. So we can take a look at Trunks categories just to see what team he can buff maybe. So let's see, this is the only Sword of Hope Trunks we have. And yeah, look at this. So hybrids, desperate in need of help. Vegeta family, same thing. Super Saiyans, decent category but can always get buffs. Bond of Master and Disciple, it's a good team. It's a good team, but one more character will not be bad. Revenge, it's one of the worst categories in the game. Maybe let's take it just to see how bad this category is. Revenge, this is AGL Bardock category. Yeah, exactly. We have something on this category, but the problem is the synergize between super class and extreme class with the only leader we have. I don't think Trunks would be a revenge leader. So this is the same thing as like Inhuman Deeds. Unironically can be decent, because look at this: Orange Piccolo, Golden Frieza, Init LR Cell, Metal Cooler, we have Tech Ultimate Gohan, we have, let's say, Trunks Easy 8, so he's a good unit. We have Piccolo Jr., we have LR Baby, we have, that's it, LR Baby. Physical Bardock can be decent, so he will buff this team, of course. And then Miraculous Awakening and Trusted Wheel, it's just a Trunks will be way more useful than a Vegito Blue at the moment, because this guy sucks. Again, he's probably going to Easy A in this celebration, but I expect him to be as good as this guy. Probably not. It's probably not going to be like this. It's going to be decent, probably, but not like this. So until we have this guy, a new Vegito Blue is not needed. That's just my opinion. So we have the live in, again, 5 days. I will probably watch it the second it drops, and then just I don't know, probably just posting the animations or what I think about it, but I don't plan on doing like to watch everything immediately and then drop a video saying everything that we did see, just because I want to take my time thinking about it and then doing stuff, not just immediately react. I want to see what they're doing. I'm not scared. I think they're going to do fine. Just if there is not Vegito, then people will complain, but I think it's better for the game itself, because then these two probably will not clash for the name, but just it will be just another powerful superclass unit instead of a different type of superclass unit or an extreme class, which is way more needed. So let me know what you guys think, and I see you guys in the next video.